Oh, here we go. I like how this... God, I hate this Tariq dipshit, too. This guy is a racist fuck. Worse than any... As bad as any fucking Nazi on the internet. Probably worse than any Nazi on the internet. Because at least Nazis have to hide their racism. Whereas black people can just be full out front and center with it. This guy is a black Nazi. I will call him a Blatzi, if you will. Is this the full original video? Minute 30 seconds? Hold on, dono coming through. Watching your older debates, in particular, Kyle R. case, outside of the US, do you consider we did moral? Asking from New Zealand, the whole thing looks crazy. Recent fan of yours, found you via Vosh. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you want to go show up and defend your shit, knock yourself out. Or other, I don't know, go for it.
Go, record him. Help! Help me! Please help me! Not your bike. Please help me!
Resi sounds like a fun racist game show.
Nice.
Please help me! Help! Please get off me!
Hey, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Please get off me!
Yo, don't not take it, bro. Now you're not getting the bike, bro. Now you're not getting the bike.
Help!
You're not getting
Get
the
off
bike.
me,
I'm
dude.
not. Bro,
Why you took his phone? What's wrong with you?
You're not
Don't
touching
touch his
my
phone. Do not touch his phone.
I'm not touching you. You putting your stomach on my
Watching
head.
your older debates, in
Dude, stop.
particular Kyle R.
Dude,
case,
stop.
outside of the US, do you consider what he did morale?
I don't know why that took so long to read.
No, I said no. I said sit down.
Please help me!
She's just crying.
Love your
You're
work,
not
Destiny.
crying. You're not crying. I got
Stupid.
I got
It's
you on
my
video.
bike.
Off!
I'm drunk.
Wait, you pulled it out? Hey, Hassan, you pulled it out? Hassan,
I don't give a fuck.
Hassan, you pulled it out?
This is my bike. It's on my account. Please move.
All right, so why don't we reset the bike?
I'm not resetting the bike.
It's his. It's his. It's his.
Reset it and then pull it out on your account.
You're an actor.
I don't give a fuck.
This is my fake crying. This is fake crying. Stop fake crying.
Hey, stop touching me. I don't touch you.
Hold up.
Hey, stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Why don't you take this bike?
Stop touching me.
I will.
Exactly. So take
Fuck
it.
out of here.
So take it.
You're stupid ass. Fuck out of here. Dumbass.
How are you doing, my favorite
Wait,
Cuban
wait,
American
how you
streamer?
stop
El Conquistador. Destiny DGGL.
crying? Not a tear came down, miss. Not a tear came down.
Okay, here's my reaction watching this full clip for the first time. If you had any strong opinion about anything about this, you're probably fucking retarded. I have no fucking idea what the fuck I just watched. How the fuck did anybody get a strong idea about what was going on here? I have no fucking idea what they're fighting over right now. What is happening? How did anybody determine anything from this? Wait, what the fuck? I'll watch it again. Jesus Christ.
Help! Help me!
Have you ever thought about going on the Flagrant podcast? Andrew Schulz had a debate with Tariq Nasheed, and it seems like you guys have similar views.
Maybe. I don't know. If they want me on it.
Go, record him. Help! Help me! Please help me!
Not your bike.
Please help me!
It's not your bike.
Okay, this is not your bike. This is not your bike.
Go, record him. Help! Help me! Please help me!
Not your bike.
Please help me!
It's not your bike.
Please help me! Help! Please get off me!
Hey, what the fuck is going on,
Please
bro?
get off me!
Yo, don't not take it,
Bro, now you're not getting the bike, bro.
Now you're not getting the bike.
Help!
You're not getting the
Get off
bike.
me,
I'm
dude!
not. Bro,
Why you took his phone? What's wrong with
I don't know why she takes his phone there.
you put this up. You're not
Don't touch
touching
his
my
phone.
phone.
Do not touch his phone.
I'm not touching you. You putting your stomach on my head.
If she's pregnant, I don't know why she's fighting over a fucking city bike. These are like fucking $5 or $10 to rent. If she's a nerd, she probably has the money to rent another one, right? I don't know why you would like impose yourself here, but
My dude, stop. No, my dude, stop. No. I said no. I said sit down.
Please help me!
She's just crying.
You're not crying. You're not crying. I got
Stupid.
I got you on
My
video.
bike.
Off!
I'm drunk.
Wait, you pulled it out? Hey, Hassan, you pulled it out? Hassan,
I don't give a fuck.
Hassan.
oh yeah, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm a dumb fuck. If it goes missing, you're right. You have to pay for the whole bike. I think it's like anywhere from I think it's like $500 or something, right? Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's true.
You pulled it out?
This is my bike. It's on my account. Please move.
All right, so why don't we
Or it might be $500 or $600. Yeah.
reset the bike?
I'm not resetting the bike.
It's his. It's his. It's his.
Fuck.
That's fine. You pulled it out?
This is my bike. It's on my account. Please move.
All right, so why don't we reset the bike?
I'm not resetting the
Oh, 1,200. I think around here they're like $600 or $700.
It's his. It's his. It's his.
Why can't they just pull out their phones and see who has the receipt? Like, this seems like such an easy problem to solve right now. I'm so confused.
Pull it out on your account.
You are active.
I don't give a fuck.
This is my fake crying. This is fake crying. Stop fake crying.
Hey, stop touching me. I don't touch you.
Hold up.
Hey, stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Why don't you take this bike?
Stop touching me.
I will. I can't.
Exactly. So take
Fuck out of here.
it. So take it.
Buddy, you're stupid ass. Fuck out of here. Dumbass. Your baby gonna come out with
Wait. How you stop crying?
Fuck.
Not a tear came down, miss.
My dick.
Not a tear came down.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't know how you could come away with such a strong opinion about this video.
Your recent performance on the Whatever podcast was stellar. I've received TikTok clips of you from friends who don't watch related content. Congratulations.
Yeah. no,
P.S. I'm excited for your new podcast.
I'm a master debater.
Any particular
okay?
topics you're excited to cover?
Anything but red pill shit, please. Okay. Now, our good friend, with no context, she does look crazy. I'm
After
sorry.
an investigation, it was proven the black guys were trying to take the bike.
Nice. I'm sorry, but you're fucking retarded. There's no way that you can come away from this thinking that one side was clearly right or wrong. This is like a clusterfuck of a video. It's a random 1 minute 30-second cut from a video. We don't see how it ends. It's unlikely we're seeing the very beginning. I have no fucking idea how the fuck you could come away with a strong opinion about this video. Bro, why are Reddit link shortened so fucked up now? Or did this guy just fuck up his shit? Maybe that guy just fucked up his shit.
Yeah, look, it's impossible in these sorts of situations. We weren't there. We don't know everything that happened beforehand, but it does appear that her tears came on very fast
Love
and
the
then
content.
disappeared.
Buddy, keep it
Okay,
up.
I'm just gonna keep saying this. Hold on. Hold on, I almost got banned from YouTube. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. This is just my feeling, okay? This is my feeling. If you want to do internet commentary, if you want to be a bona fide certified internet commentator on issues like this, you should have to sit down and watch 1 to 6 hours of people getting tortured, mutilated, abused, raped, or whatever, so that you have an understanding of what humans look like when they're in traumatic situations. Because too many people are conditioned by movies to think that there are certain responses that people give when they're in stressful situations. Too many times do I hear people say like, oh, why are they crying? Why aren't they crying? Why are they smiling when they're supposed to be nervous or scared? I hear so many comments and it's like, bro, because the reactions that you're looking for are like, oh, like that's, people react when they're stressed out in so many different ways, bro. There are the gamut of reactions that humans have when they're in insanely traumatic or stressful situations is wild. You wouldn't believe it. And I think that if you want to like Adam 22 laughing with the gun pointed at him, yeah, the just when people come out they're like, huh, like those tears came out real fast, like, yeah, she could have been fake crying. She also could have been holding it in, and she's also fucking pregnant, so who the fuck, and she also could have been in her period. Who the fuck knows, right? Like, I've seen people that are incredibly emotional in their period. I know that women are incredibly emotional, especially as you start getting towards the end of your period, pregnancy, right? There, people cry or don't cry for all sorts of different reasons. Fucking Erin, my ex, she would cry sometimes when we fight, and she wouldn't even necessarily be sad. It was just like a response that she had sometimes. I hate it when people just are this really quick, like, ultra psychoanalyze, like, oh my God, those tears were fake. I'm like, people did it in the Rittenhouse trial. In the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, we're like, oh, that kid is definitely fake crying. The motherfucker was 18 and, like, killed 2 people. What the fuck do you mean it was obviously fake crying? Do you think this guy is, like, the fucking American Sylvester Stallone, like, Rambo First Blood? What do you mean you can't believe that he would be traumatized after fucking murdering people in the street? Are you serious? Like, these people are insane. Like I said, 1 to 6 hours forced viewing of rape, torture, mutilation, murder videos, you should be forced to watch it. And then, once you've had that exposure, then you can enter an opinion about whether or not you think somebody's reaction is a real authentic reaction or not. Because I don't want to hear somebody who's only been conditioned by watching fucking movies telling me if a cry is realistic or not. It's so fucking stupid, okay? Could that lady have been fake crying? I haven't read, apparently it turned out that it was all fake. I haven't read that yet. But like, she could be fake crying. Maybe. Or maybe not. But like, there's no way you're going to tell me that minute and 30 seconds that you have like ascertained. And also, the thing that I say every single time, I said it with Steven Crowder, I'll say it here, that you don't have to have a take immediately. You don't have to have a take right away. You can wait one day. You can wait one day for more information to come. It's okay. You don't have to jump to conclusions. Not only do you not have to, believe it or not, it might be detrimental to do so. And another thing, you motherfuckers are fucking racist. And another thing, and I hate that this is true because I love slurs. I love racial slurs. I like saying them. They feel good. They're fun to joke with. I like all types of slurs, okay? But I'm not a hateful person. I say that shit, just clown it. When people sit here and they virtue signal me about slurs, and then you guys bring up that Karen, fucking Karen. Y'all motherfuckers are genuinely racist as fuck towards white women. And it's actually fucking insane. Like, you are worse towards, almost as bad, well, I won't say worse, because we did actually lynch black people in the United States of America. You're almost as bad when you get a black guy on the stand who was accused of raping a white woman and saying, oh, he must be fucking guilty. Now you guys do the opposite shit. Anytime you see a white woman, she must be instantaneously guilty of whatever the fuck you're accusing her of based on a minute 30-second video. That shit is crazy. And it is actual racism. It is actual racism. Actually. Holy shit. It's actually insane. It is insane. Like, I want to get online and I want to start every single time I see a ratchet black chick, I'm going to start shouting, oh, there goes Shaniqua, there goes Shaniqua. Wow, she sure is Shaniquaing out. And see how quickly I can do that. How long I last before everybody labels me and lambasts me as a fucking racist. Like, it's actually insane. It's actually insane. Holy shit.
Yeah, look, it's impossible in these sorts of situations. We weren't there. We don't know everything that happened beforehand, but it does appear that her tears came on very fast and then disappeared even faster. It looked like, what we've seen in instances like this. You have the racial component of,
You have the racial component. You racist, disgusting, pathetic, slimy little lizard fucking snake slithering around on the ground, trying to smell out those black feet that you can kiss. You disgusting, self-hating, fucking pathetic piece of shit. Holy fuck, it's actually so gross. It reminds me of that fucking poll that what was that article that we read about why the one that we read that had to do with conservatives and liberals, with conservatives being happier in general than liberals, that like, I think white people are the only fucking demographic of any demographic on the planet that hates themselves more than any other group of people. White people are the only ones that do it. Black people are smart enough to hate everybody else more than them. Hispanic people are smart enough to be racist against everybody else. Asian people are smart enough to be racist, not white people. White people literally fucking hate themselves. It's actually unbelievable. It is actually unbelievable. Bro, you're not getting any fucking points here, okay? Nobody's keeping score. You don't have your little fucking self-hating report card where you're getting an A+ for throwing your own kind under the bus. Stop being such a fucking weasel.
A white woman attempting to elicit some sort of response by kind of over-exaggerating the situation that's actually happening.
I was just thinking of this woman.
Oh, you're gonna show the dog! You're gonna show the dog! You're gonna show the dog video that everybody got mad at because they didn't get the full story on this one either? By the way, if you saw this video and you thought it was just a crazy white woman being a crazy white woman, she was being about 40% crazy. But what you didn't see in this video was when the black guy posted the video on Facebook, he even wrote in the comments, I told this white woman I was gonna offer her dog treats to abduct her fucking dog. Like, yeah, no shit, she was fucking nervous in the video, but none of that got reported on, even though the black guy put that part in his original Facebook post.
Woman, yes.
Exactly. Like sort of implying like, I'm in danger, everyone. Do what you do when a white woman is in danger.
It's actually so cocked. Do you have the Facebook post with the dog abduction statement? Let's see. Black guy, white woman, dog park, Facebook post, video, cops. Can we find this? Can anybody link me his original Facebook post? Who has it? I remember reading his post on Facebook because he made the post on Facebook and he included a little bit more background info before the video. Facebook. Oh, here we go. Central Park this morning. This woman's dog is tearing through the plantings in the ramble. Me, ma'am, dogs in the ramble have to be on a leash at all times. The sign is right there. Her. The dog runs are closed. He needs his exercise. Me, all you have to do is take him to the other side of the drive outside the ramble and you can let him run off leash all you want. Her, it's too dangerous. Me, look, if you're going to do what you want, I'm going to do what I want, but you're not going to like it. Her, what's that? Me, to the dog. Come here, puppy. Her, he won't come to you. Me, we'll see about that. I pull out the dog treats I carry just for such an intransigence. I didn't even get a chance to toss any treats to the pooch before Karen scrambled to grab the dog. Her, don't you touch my dog. Nobody included this context, by the way, when this fucking video went viral. Because once you get this context, the woman's reaction is way more fucking reasonable, by the way. Wait, have we not talked about this on stream? Was this something I looked at off stream? Because the video for the white woman looks insane. She's just like screaming and trying to call the cops, and everybody's like, oh, white woman trying to call the cops on a black dude. But the guy posted this on his Facebook before he posted the video, but none of this ever got reported on. None of this got reported on. It was fucking insane. This is like the McDonald's hot coffee lawsuit with the old woman who was stupid and burned herself with the coffee that used to get misreported on until everybody's reverse jerked about that. But like, holy shit. So her life got ruined? I'm pretty sure she got fired from her job, I think, and she got full on doxxed and everything. Like, look up the testimony on page 9 of this. That guy had a history of being aggressive with dog owners at that park. You know what? And the sad thing is, based black guy, because I hate dogs too, and I would kill them if I had the chance. They shit all over my apartment. They fucking piss all over the sidewalk. Fuck, I hate them, okay? However, the white woman was reasonably upset that a guy fucking hated her dog and was making comments like he was about to fucking kidnap her dog, okay? So, like, the white woman was within her rights there to be upset about it. To pull this as some crazy race thing is so fucking insane to me. Holy shit. May 26, 2020 statement announced that Franklin Templeton terminated plaintiff's employment as a result of the defendant's internal review. We do not tolerate racism of any kind. The statement on Twitter was liked by over 277,000 people, meaning that probably got, what, over 100 million impressions, do you think? During the week of the incident, the New York City Commission on Human Rights launched an investigation of the interaction and sent a letter to Amy Cooper requesting her cooperation. The commission has the power to fine violators of the law, award financial damages to victims, order training on the New York City human rights law, and order community service. The Central Park Civic Association asked New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio to ban Amy Cooper from the park. She got charged with filing a false police report, a misdemeanor with a maximum penalty of up to 1 year in jail. Lesser sentences can include community service. In February 2021, charges against Amy Cooper were dropped after she completed a 5-session educational and therapeutic program focused on racial identity. Like, how do you not come away hating black people after this? Like, bro, I understand it. Like, holy shit. Do you understand how much you're asking of white people? Like, how much black people and white people are asking of white people to tolerate insane fucking shit like this and not walk away mind-fucked? Like, it's actually unfucking believable. Holy shit. And she lost her lawsuit against wrongful termination. Was it true that this guy had a history of being violent? Somebody said that. Christian Cooper was a bird watcher with a history of aggressively confronting dog owners in Central Park who walked their dogs without a leash. It was Christian Cooper's practice and intent to cause dog owners to be fearful for their safety and the safety of their dogs, and he had a history of doing so to people, including to one African-American man who wrote in national media stating, "When I saw that video, I thought, I cannot imagine if he approached plaintiff the same way how she may have genuinely been afraid for her life." When I saw that video, I thought, I cannot imagine if he approached blank the same way how she may... What the fuck is this sentence? I wish this part would have been... Oh, actually, I guess it makes sense that... It does make sense that he's a history of doing this, because he says in his own Facebook post, "I pull out the dog treats I carry for just such an intransigence." So I guess it makes sense. But, do you think that it was reasonable from what you know of this situation for her to call the cops? Here's the deal. Like, you could make a meme out of this. Like, you've got the minds of all the white liberals in the room. Let me set the stage. A woman is walking alone. She has her little dog with her. A man approaches from the darkness. The woman looks around. She has no friends. It's night outside. A man is approaching quicker. What should the woman do? Every single person in that room raises their hand immediately. Oh, call the cops, call a friend, blah, blah. But then as soon as you say, by the way, it's a white woman and a black man. Oh, whoa, hold up. Wait, oh, well, that changes everything. Hold up. Wait. Whoa. You didn't say it was a black man and a white woman. Hold up. Like, it's unbelievable, dude. Give me a fucking break. Give me a break. It's actually so fucking cringe.
Wait, are you not pronouncing the D on purpose? Did anybody else hold up? Why didn't you say the D there?
I spent a lot of time with Karantos earlier, okay? He's poisoned my mind.
Okay, all right. Is that why?
Yep.
That's kind of cringe, bro. Hold up? I don't know.
That's what Karantos says. He says it all the time in our dams, okay? I'll link you later.
Okay, you blaming it on him?
Yep.
What's up with this city bike situation, bro?
Well, I don't know. I was about to watch Vosh cover it. I've seen I've seen like clips of it, but I'm working my way through it right now. Give me like 30 minutes. I'll have an opinion on it, okay?
All right, much love. Yeah.
Bye. Full context, the birdwatch chick is still dead wrong here. No, it's not. If somebody's at the park and their dog's on a leash or off a leash and they're not supposed to, then fucking call the cops or call the park authority. Or I don't know who you call for. I'm guessing it's Central Park if it's New York, right? Call whoever's supposed to deal with that shit. What are you gonna do? Go kidnap dogs? Wait. Extraordinary birder with Christian Cooper coming soon to National Geographic Wild and Disney Plus. This fucking disgusting fucking loser got a job out of his fucking... Bro, this is some clown world shit. Lifelong birder Christian Cooper takes us into the wild, wonderful, and unpredictable world of birds. It's actually the most dystopian shit in the world. Holy shit. Wasn't it wrong for her to mention he was black to the cops? I mean, again, like, I feel like there's got to be a skit about this. There's got to be a skit where there's like 3 people standing in an area and it's 2 white people and a black people, and you're talking to like another black person. You're like, oh, that's my friend over there. And he's like, which one? And you're like, the one with the brown eyes, the curly hair, like, well, hold on, which one? Like, what? Come on. What are we doing right now? Seriously? There's got to be a skit. There has to be a skit like this. I think there's got to be a Key and Peele. There has to be a Key and Peele skit like this. Sunny from Philadelphia. Yeah, there's got to be. I feel like this joke must have been made a million times. Oh, I think we've watched this exact skit. I think when I have asked for it before. I don't know if I'll get but I think I'll get copyright hit if we watch this. Oh, sorry. Anyway, I got sidetracked here by this guy's astute analysis. My bad.
Happening.
I was just thinking of this woman. Yes.
Exactly. Like sort
right.
of implying like, I'm in danger, everyone. Do what you do when a white woman is in danger and a black man's around. Do that thing.
Like, bro, it's 2023. Shut the fuck up with this. I'll call the cops and they'll come and kill a black person for me. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. Like, what are you're acting like it's like fucking 1941, fucking Alabama or some shit like Jesus, or like the 1800s. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, bro. Calm the fuck on. Like, it's New York City. What percentage of... I'm actually curious. New York City percentage of cops that are black. 57% of the cops in New York City are black. So it's likely to be a black cop that shows up. Well, hold on. Percentage of cops black Manhattan? Do you think they have like a different district? Oh, fuck. NYPD is probably for all of New York City, I would imagine. Remember, though, if a white cop kills a black guy, that's white supremacy. If a black cop kills a black guy, that's also white supremacy. it's white supremacy all the way down. Oh, that's 57% of the minorities were black. I'm sorry, hold on, I misread that. Of the entire 36,000 member police force, 47% are white, 53% are members of other minority groups, 43% are non-Hispanic white. 50. Wait, hold on. This is weird. Of the entire police force, 47% are white, 53% are minority group members. Of the ones on patrol, 43% are white, 57% are black, Latino, or Asian American. Whatever. I don't know what the breakdown is of the 57%. (57% of the whole police force are BIPOC. True. Anyway, okay. Where were we at? With my wonderful...
I don't know this person. I don't know. I'm just expressing...
Oh, this was the... I should find out what study this comes from. Mean in-group bias by race or ethnicity. Scores denote mean differences in warmth between in-group and out-group feeling thermometers. I think this was measuring how you feel about your own racial group versus other people. You probably should have. A normal person will probably have some in-group preferences, right? Like, black people tend to have warmer feelings about black people than other people. Hispanic people tend to have warmer feelings about Hispanic people than other people. Asian people tend to have warmer... But white liberals actually hate themselves. Like... what? Like... Holy shit. Here's the dog park clip.
He now steps in after seeing this video and hearing what Amy Cooper was saying to a stranger.
There is an African-American man. I am in Central Park. He is recording me and threatening myself and my dog.
Chris Cooper in Central Park.
The fact that there was a video made it very clear what the violations of our law were.
Sapna Raj is Deputy Commissioner of Law Enforcement for the city's Commission on Human Rights. The agency just sent Cooper a letter, a pre-complaint intervention, the first step in its investigation.
I think some kind of training and some kind of community service would actually help a lot for people to understand what the effect of their words and actions are on different...
Why did she have to say African American, though? Because when you're referring to people and they're not white, you just tend to do it. I do it. I'm pretty sure everybody does it. I'm pretty sure even fucking black people probably do it. Like, when you're referring to, when there's like a black dude, you say, oh, there's a black guy over there. If it's a white dude, you just say it's a guy over there. It's a default majority minority status power shit. It's just like, I'm pretty sure it's a normal thing that like, it's like an implicit bias that we all tend to fucking have in society. Like...
communities, especially communities of color.
A chilling effect. Monday, after Amy refused to put her dog on leash, which is the law, she called police falsely claiming a black man, Chris, was threatening her. She is
See that falsely claiming he was threatening her, but he was threatening her. He was threatening to take her dog.
since been fired from her job, wasn't arrested, but officials are demanding police do more.
I am not okay today. That woman was so comfortable in her privilege that even being recorded, she felt like nothing would happen to her.
Since this case only involves one person, the commission...
Like this, and there's such, and no offense too, I'm sorry, but like, these people choose like such the worst fucking people as their role models. Progressives are so bad. Like, bro, aren't there literally like statues of fucking George Floyd and shit? Like, no offense, but this guy was a fucking loser in every sense of the word. Like an actual degenerate fucking loser. Like, yeah, he got killed by the cops and he shouldn't have been, but bro, why the fuck are you idolizing any of these people? Holy shit. This is around the George Floyd shit? Yeah, seriously. Jesus Christ. Okay, sorry. Okay, anyway. Sorry, hold on. We're like 1 minute through this.
Implying like, I'm in danger, everyone. Do what you do when a white woman is in danger and a black man's around. Do that thing. I don't know this person. I don't know. I'm just expressing...
At least he qualifies it a little bit, I guess. I'll give you like 5% props.
This is sort of what we've seen in videos like this. Now, look, it matters because if he did pay for that bike and she takes it, supposedly according to their terms of service, he could be charged up to $1,200 plus tax. If it's his bike, even if she wants it to be her bike. Emma, what do you...
But what if it's her bike though? Do we even like stop to consider that for a microsecond? Like, couldn't that be the case? Could it be her bike? Maybe? Do we even consider that might be possible?
What do you think?
I mean, I ride city bikes, which is clearly what they're using there, and it's not that hard to figure out. If you're doing it on the app, it'll say which bike and which. It'll have a label at the docking station for which bike she's in reference, or they're both referencing. So honestly, it should have been pretty clear to her. But
why pretty clear to her? Why not pretty clear to them? Like it's funny because the implicit bias is here, but it's actually against the white people, right? Like, is there even like a minute that we consider like maybe they were the ones at fault? And also, by the way, because we'll look at this later, I've heard that apparently she was in the right. I don't know, but like I'm just asking, like, wouldn't we consider that maybe they were actually the ones at fault? Is that possible?
She's in work clothes, so yeah. My first thought was, is she drunk? Like, is she? I don't know, but she.
What? I hate her so much.
She just seemed really out of it, and.
I wonder if she has videos on Steven Crowder's wife where she's like, she's pregnant. Women who are pregnant can't make any decisions or do anything. And now when another pregnant woman shows up, it's like, is this fucking bitch drunk? I bet she injects alcohol into her fucking fetus for a slow release throughout the day. This demented fucking white woman. Like,
she's straight up racist, totally.
I can't. Oh, dude, this is why I did the red pill shit. This is actually it's actually easier to deal with. I hate these people. Oh, dude, I have so much mental baggage I have to sort through. I'm worried that like the progressives, I wonder sometimes if I am conservative and I'm like realizing it, or if and all the progressive people are right, that destiny will eventually, because like I would take Ben Shapiro. I think I would take Ben Shapiro's takes over this any day of the week. I'm pretty sure I would. I'm pretty sure Ben Shapiro will give me more insight into these situations than like I think if a stranger came to me and they were like, who should I listen to for politics? I can either listen to the Majority Report with the worst women on the planet, or I can listen to Ben Shapiro. I'd say, honestly, probably Ben Shapiro. But his takes on like economics are going to be fucking crazy, and some of his social issues are going to be a little bit out there, and he's fucking religious, okay? But like, at least it's not these fucking lunatics. Holy shit!
But there was...
She's clearly racist. She's clearly racist. She's clearly racist. Not like me, who went to a $40,000 a year fucking grade school. $40,000 a year fucking grade school. I ride city bikes all the time.
Drunk? Like, I don't know, but she just seemed really out of it, and
she's in a nurse outfit, bro. Our entire hospital system has been strained to the fucking wire for like the past 10 years. For like the past fucking decade, bro. COVID only made it worse. This fucking bitch probably just got off work at a 36-hour fucking shift. Yeah, no shit, she's 6 months pregnant. There's like a million reasons why she could be fucking out of it in this fucking video. And she's surrounded by 4 or 5 men who, if they were white, you would immediately be saying, wow, one woman surrounded by 5 men, even in broad daylight, that's a scary situation. They could immediately rape her with no recourse because everyone around them is part of the patriarchy. They can immediately beat the shit out of her because men are predisposed towards violence and nobody would say anything because of bystanders. Wow, they could probably punch her, rape her, and run and the cops wouldn't do anything. But because they're black, everything changes. Because they're black, everything changes.
She's straight up racist, totally. But there was like, she wasn't really making a ton of sense, which was bizarre. And
nobody in that video was making sense. Bro, I watched the video twice and I have no fucking idea what the fuck is going on. And I bet this stupid fuck hasn't even watched the video once because it wouldn't surprise me. Miss, don't you know what continent Egypt is in? Like, are you even allowed to talk about black people at that point? I feel like you shouldn't be allowed to say anything about people that are lighter skinned than, or darker skinned than I am. Like, if you're gonna say something that fucking stupid, holy shit.
Or like, this is my bike. Just go to the other bike stand, the little docking station, and get your own.
Do you think, but like, okay. Does she think it's Mortal Kombat that the white woman was like, I'm going to fight all 4 of these dudes off for this bike and I'm going to steal it from him? Like, is that her thought process? Is that what she think does she think that's what the white woman is going to do? Oh, yes, her private tuition was over $40,000 a year for grade school. I was not exaggerating.
It's not that difficult, but yeah, I mean, the white woman fake crying thing, I could do it too, but and then you just turn it off.
God, I just want to... Oh, I'm going to have a sneako moment. Oh, okay. The Majority Report chooses, if you think I choose bad female representation on my stream, the Majority Report consistently chooses the worst women on the planet. Who's worse, her or Jamie? Honest to God, I'm going to say she's worse than Jamie. Because at least Jamie owned it, okay? Jamie had this, like, alt-goth girl. Jamie, like, walks into a room, and I'm like, I'm about to hear the shittiest fucking commie takes of my life from this crazy fucking goth girl. I love it. Oh, yes. Fucking hit me up with that crazy anarcho-commie stupid shit, Jamie. Whatever. But... there's something about, I'm only saying that because I've got Emma in front of me now. Maybe if Jamie was here, maybe it'd feel different. I hate them both. You know what? I don't know, actually. I think I just hate them both. I just think I just hate them both. And Sam Cedar is so much better. Sam Cedar is so much better than all of these people. How does he surround himself with these people? Sam Cedar is like when he's at his best, Sam Cedar is one of the like best people in progressive media. One of the best people in progressive media. And as much as I didn't like him, even Michael Brooks was pretty decent. But oh my God. Her parents got her an internship at Senator Kirsten E. Gillibrand's office. Yeah, because both her parents are like fucking corporate lawyers, bro. No shit.
It's convenient.
I would not deploy it in this kind of situation, but that's what like when you mentioned the Central Park bird watching thing, that was exactly the same situation there too. And you see how even liberal cities like New York, very divided along racial lines, and white women often, and it's a tale as old as time, exploiting their perceived innocence. Go back to Emmett Till.
Remember when I said, well, we did used to lynch black people? That's her comparison? I think what's happening, I think these guys are fans of mine. I think that Sam Cedar is actually a huge DGGer. And I think that when they go to do like their pre-show notes, they're like, bro, we're going to say the wildest shit. It's the chemistry scene for Big Band. We're going to get Destiny so fucking wound up on stream today. We're all going to fucking get some shit to drink. We're going to get some nice ass whiskey. We're going to pop a cold one. And we're going to sit back and we're going to watch a Destiny stream today when we get our bot accounts to spam link them our fucking clips in his YouTube channel. That has to be. that has to be what's going on. That has to be what's going on. It absolutely is. It absolutely is.
Or deeply racist ends, and this, at least on its face.
Destiny, to be fair, she's saying this is a pattern, like with Emmett Till, of white women demonizing black guys. Sure, it's extreme, but if she was correct in the analysis, it would kind of follow. One woman doing it in 2023, and then one woman kind of doing it in 2020, and then Emmett Till in like fucking 1950 whatever? No, that does not make a pattern. You fucking retard person. I'm on YouTube. No, that's not a fucking pattern, you fucking moron. Jesus Christ.
Appears to be one of those cases.
Yeah, she, so far as I have seen, hasn't put out any kind of statement. We don't know her. We don't know what she's said and done in her past. We don't know what she believes about anything. We know what it looks like, and it doesn't look good. That's what we know. She said.
Wait, did he just make the "but she might not be an angel" argument? Did I misunderstand? I'm so predisposed to hate everything he says right now. I have to listen again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're telling me, hold on, let me just follow this, okay? You're telling me that homeless dude that got choked out by the Marine, the 44 fucking arrests that guy had, didn't mean shit. But for this lady to cry for help, what, if she's ever posted a racist comment on her fucking Snapchat in her 32 years of existence, now we're gonna say she's a 100% card-carrying member of the fucking Nazi party? Like,
says in the video that she's had to
be one of those cases.
Yeah, she, so far as I have seen, hasn't put out any kind of statement. We don't know her. We don't know what she's said and done in her past. We don't know what she believes about anything. We know what it looks like, and it doesn't look good. That's what we know. She says in the video that she's pregnant. I don't. That doesn't rule out the possibility that she could be drunk. It seems like.
What are these? Like, what are these assumptions? Like, the black guy on the fucking bus with a do-rag might have been in a gang. I don't know. He looks fatherless. Like, what are these wild assumptions that were made? Did she come off as drunk? Did she look drunk? Do these people know what drunk looks like? What indication was she? Where is the drunk narrative coming from? Did I miss a part of the video?
Probably not in that case. It looks like she was in her scrubs. She works at a hospital, by the way, Bellevue, I believe, which says that it is looking into it now. They've said, we're sorry this happened. We're reviewing the incident, committed to providing the highest quality of care to all New Yorkers with dignity, cultural sensitivity, and compassion. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. But when I see things like this, it just reinforces for me, like, people should never interact. Don't go outside, don't talk to people, because everyone's the worst. It never helps anyone when we interact with each other. We should just stop it altogether. There's a professor who just broke the record for living underwater for the longest period. I think he had 74 days. He's on to something, because he's alone down there. That's how humans should be.
Also, I'm going to give you guys the same take I've given that all of you motherfuckers hate me for. And you've all hated me for it. And I don't give a fuck because I don't think it's changed in like 12 years. I had this exact same feeling back when I was doing carpet cleaning. I'm pretty sure I said on stream back then. I'm going to give the exact same take. Okay? When you work for a company, you are on the fucking clock. When you are off the clock, fuck you. Okay? Why the fuck should a company have any say over what you say on your social media, on your fucking Twitter, on your Facebook, and your fucking DMs? You're gonna be as racist as you fucking want. Who the fuck cares? You're not getting paid off the clock. Why the fuck are you getting policed off the clock? That shit should have never got normalized. I blame all you motherfuckers for playing into that shit. Who the fuck cares? If you show up, you do your job, treat your coworkers well, you're not gonna get along with everybody. Everybody says some shit in private you don't like. It's so fucking cringe, the policing people for their social media behavior. Like, we need to get a statement from her fucking job? Why? What the fuck does her work have to do with this? It's actually so fucking cringe. Holy shit. God, I can't believe I was traveling for this because I think that I would have watched the initial video, and I think I would have given my same take. I would have been like, I don't know what the fuck is happening in this. I still don't know what's happening in that original video. I cannot believe that people were so keen to jump to these outrageous conclusions with such limited information. I think it was because she was in uniform, right? Otherwise it wouldn't be okay. Maybe I'm biased. I feel like I see people in their scrubs really often outside work. I don't know if nurses like travel or whatever, but then I guess if they weren't in their scrubs, I wouldn't know. But I feel like it's pretty common to see people in scrubs before and after work. But
is this an opportunity for me to demonstrate how not racist I am? This lady tried her best to weaponize her tears, but she realized it wasn't going to work. She switched it off and acted like nothing happened. This should be criminal. What's happening?
Help me! Please help me! This is not your bike. Please help me! It's not your bike. It's not your bike. Please help me! Help! Please get off me! Wait, what the fuck is going on? Please get off me! Yo, don't not take it, bro. Now you're not getting the bike, bro.
Of course she would be a nurse. Dude, nurses are fucking psychotic. I swear to God, nurses are like female cops. That's like the female...
Okay, wait. He was onto something. Nurses are psychotic. That is true, okay? But probably for good reason, okay? But also, female cops? Wait, what does that mean? What is that comparison? What? What does that even mean? Do you remember what I talked about when I feel like I made this bullshit up and it wasn't supposed to be profound or whatever. Do you remember when I made up that concept of webbing? It's like, okay, well, woman, bad. What's bad? Like woman, race, cop. Woman, cop, nurse, woman. Oh, she's a woman who is a nurse, and that's like a female cop. Now, cops can already be female, so that statement doesn't even really make sense. But we've webbed her. She's like a cop. Like, what? Did he say female cop, or did I make that up? Hold on.
Of course she would be a nurse. Dude, nurses are fucking psychotic. I swear to God, nurses are like female cops.
Okay, yeah, nurses can be male and female, and cops can be male and female. What does this statement even mean? It's such an insanely crazy statement. Like I don't even know what this means. I don't even know what this statement means. What? Like no. I don't. Like female cops. I'm sorry.
That's like the female version of being a cop, where you're a horrible, abusive piece of shit, and you get out of school and you want to like have control over people's lives.
They're nurses. They literally do have control over people's lives. That's their job, Vosh. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what their job is. What?
I have no idea what's happening. The black guys like rented these little like city bike things, and then she's just trying to take it, and she's like faking a problem. Bosh, no, my mom is a nurse. Okay, your mom's.
Why do we just instantly assume that the white guy is the bad guy? This is literally the progressive caricature. Like, do people not understand that you're doing the thing that conservatives said you were going to do by pretending all white people are evil?
Specifically is fine. Depends on the nurse. Yes, obviously it depends on the nurse.
Why you took his phone? What's wrong with you? Don't touch his phone. Do not touch his phone.
I'm not touching you. You putting your stomach on my hand.
You're hurting my fetus, my unborn child.
My dude, stop. No, my dude, stop. No. I said no. I said sit down.
Please.
She's just crying. You're not crying. I got you on video. Wait, you pulled it out?
Oh, did one of the guys say, "Are you drunk?" Is that why they assumed that she might be drunk? Because one of the guys said it?
Hey, Hassan, you pulled it out? Hassan, you pulled it out?
This is my bike. It's on my account. Please move.
All right, so why don't we reset the bike?
I'm not resetting the bike.
Wait, hold on. Am I crazy? Or was I just not paying attention at all the first time? I feel like I'm hearing more this video clip than I heard in the last one. Wait, what was the guy's name? Tariq? Hold on. Did I just not hear these last?
Fake crying. She's fake crying. Stop fake crying.
Hey, stop touching me. I want to touch you.
Hold up.
Hey, stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Why don't you take this bike?
Stop touching me.
I will.
Exactly. So take it. So take it.
You're stupid ass. Fuck out of here. Dumbass. Your baby gonna come out with
wait, how you stop crying? Not a tear came down, miss. It's his.
I'm gonna throw it out on your account.
You're an actor.
Oh, I wasn't listening to him last time. Oh, I hear it. Hold on.
This is my bike. It's on my account. Please move.
All right, so why don't we reset the bike?
I'm not. She's just crying.
You're not crying. I got you on video. Wait, you pulled it out? Hassan, you pulled it out? Hassan, you pulled it out?
This is my bike. It's on my account. Please move.
All right, so why don't we reset the bike?
I'm not resetting the bike.
It's his.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. Now nothing I say is gonna matter. Fuck me. I would have had such a good take on this, and I would have been right completely, and I would have been fighting against all of lefty Twitter about how fucking racist I am. Fuck. Him saying that makes it sound like he was stealing the bike. Okay? So the white guy here suggests, why don't you reset the bike? And the black guy says, I'm not gonna reset it, it's on my account. Now, I've only used these city bikes a few times, but my understanding is if you just put the bike back in, it'll reset it if it's been out for like less than a minute or two. You might get charged like $1 or something, and then you can just do the app again and take another bike out. Why would you not just reset the bike? That sounds like the most obvious take. Him saying that makes him sound like he's trying to steal the bike from the woman. That's what it sounds like. I didn't hear. I was focusing on what the other guy was saying before. That makes the guy sound really guilty. They did that before. Likely the bike is in his account. Hold on. What do you mean the bike is in his account? When the bike is re-racked, unless, let me qualify it again. Hold on. Let me qualify it again. Maybe the city bikes don't work the same in all places. But in Miami, if you put the bike back in and you reset it, then the bike isn't on anybody's account. The bike is just parked. Then you would go to the terminal, you'd put in a card, and then you would cash out another bike. You'd type in the number and you do it. But bikes aren't like saved to your account or anything like that. Like,
Fuck.
This is my bike. Crying. She's fake crying. Stop fake crying.
Hey, stop touching me. I want to touch you.
Hold up.
Hey, stop touching me. Stop touching me.
she's not willing to reset it though? Well,
Stop touching me.
I will.
Exactly. So take it. So take it.
You're stupid ass. Fuck out of here. Dumbass. Your baby gonna come out with
wait, how you stop crying? Not a tear came down, miss. Not a tear came down.
You put in your
Go, record him.
Help me! Please help me! It's not your bike.
Please help me!
It's not your bike.
Please help me! Help! Please get off
What the fuck is going on, bro?
Yo, don't not take it, bro.
Now you're not getting the bike, bro.
Now you're not getting the bike.
Help!
You're not getting
Get
the
off
bike.
me,
I'm
dude.
not. Why you took his phone? What's wrong with you?
You're
not touching his phone. You're not touching his phone.
I don't understand how this could even blow up to anything. I don't know why they all didn't just reset it and walk the fuck away. I'm so confused. Nico, I see what you're typing and it's fucking retarded, okay? I know that you're spamming your shit, but it's just the most retarded fucking thing in the world. Your take about being off the clock in your social media channel being your job is weird. Look at the Ja Morant situation with the NBA. The fact that you're comparing NBA players to like normal fucking corporate employers is fucking retarded. That's why I'm not responding to your stupid fucking statement. Please shut the fuck up. When you work for the fucking NBA, you're literally contracted and you're a representative of the entire fucking division, okay? It's not like being a random fucking middle manager that works at Soft Tech USA, okay? Holy shit. Jesus, stop. Oh my God.
It's his.
Ja Morant. I don't know what the fuck the guy's name is. Okay.
It's his. Wait, you pulled it out? Hey, Hassan, you pulled it out? Hassan, you pulled it out?
This is my bike. It's on my account. Please move.
All right, so why don't we reset the bike?
I'm not resetting the bike.
It's his.
I wonder if there's only one bike left here, and these guys are also like fighting over the last one. We don't really see a lot of the video, but I wonder if that could be part of this too. Maybe?
This is my bike. Crying. He's fake crying. Stop fake crying.
Hey, stop touching me. I want to touch you.
Hold up.
Hey, stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Why don't you take this bike?
Stop touching me.
Context for real. The black guy, they rented the bike, and then the white lady came over and just wanted to take it, and then
like, why would you assume that? Why would you just assume that? That's like such a evil assumption. Like, in your world, is this really how evil white people are? Like a white person? This is like a Carantos level troll take. A white woman just walks up to what, 3 or 4 African American men, is like, I'm gonna steal your bike. This is revenge for Rosa Parks. I'm not gonna let you get out of here with this bike. This is mine by birthright. This bike in this country belongs to me and my European ancestors. Like, what does this take?
and just started shouting help. This is so petty on her part. It's not petty. She's trying to steal the bike and or get these black guys arrested. These women, this woman is either a sociopath, a racist, or both, and is just trying to like nab simultaneously a free bike and also just get some black guys arrested. It's like this is an attack that could literally endanger their lives.
Okay, also, sorry.
Is she mentally ill? No, she knows what she's doing.
I'm pulling my Bill Cosby card out here. Listen, I don't care who you are, what you look like, or where you come from in the United States of America, and there are a lot of proud black men who would agree with me, because I knew it, because I grew up in these fucking Lutheran communities with these black conservative dads. And you know what those black conservative dads would say to you? They would tell you that if you get in trouble with the cops, it's your fucking fault for being in some fucking place you're not supposed to be, okay? I'm sick and tired of this attitude that black people are getting indiscriminately fucking killed everywhere by the fucking cops, okay? This is an insane fucking narrative. Stop with this cringe fucking shit, okay? It's 2023. It's not 1924, okay? Black people are not getting gunned down by the cops at random in the fucking street everywhere, okay? It's like 13 unarmed black men a year are killed by the police. People think the number is like 5 million, okay? Progressives think more black people are dying to the cops every year than Matt Walsh thinks kids are getting fucking trans surgeries, okay? That's where we're at right now in the national discourse. That's where our conversations are. That's what they've devolved into, all right?
Exactly. So take it. So take it.
Your baby gonna come out with
how you stop crying?
That bike was paid for already by the guy, by the way. If she doesn't return it, he'll be charged $1,200. Oh, it's one of those where you can't just leave it anywhere. You have to bring it back here specifically.
Tear came down, miss. Not a tear came down.
God damn. It sure is fucking crazy that if you're a black guy, like at any point in time, a white woman could just lock onto you and just decide to like ruin your life.
Like, all of the black guys in this video are being incredibly aggressive. Why would you just assume it's her problem? This is literally, there's no way that I can make them understand. This is the exact same thing that Klansmen would do to black people. There's a black guy walking over there. He must be Vosh is the white version of the guys that killed Ahmaud Arbery. Like, actually, unironically. Like, oh, white woman, danger o'clock. She's going to try to get a random black dude killed. That's like, oh, see a black person. He must have just robbed somebody. He's in a nice car. He stole it. He's walking someplace where he shouldn't be. He's looking for a place to break into. Walking from some woman's house, probably raped her. Like, he's actually like the race swapped version of that.
Yeah, she like instantly stops crying the moment she realizes it's not working. Yeah. White woman extinction button win. Jesus, seriously. Some Emmett Till shit.
Why does the... Why is that... Emmett Till is like some kid that got fucking tortured and lynched. I think for insulting a... I don't even know. I should look it up. Hold on. Well, before I say some retarded shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck me. Was there a new movie? I don't watch this shit. My bad. Was there a fucking new movie that I missed? So now like everybody knows the story of Emmett Till and everybody's gonna pretend like they're super well versed on African American histories of lynching in the United States or some shit. I might have missed it. I don't know. Fuck me. My bad. Every time there's like a new, like every time I'm talking about some topic, I'll be like, oh, like I'm not sure like whether, and every single person in chat is like, oh, actually, Destiny, the IHS is called the Integrated Heat Spreader and it's usually made of nickel and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, how do you guys know all this shit? And everybody's like, oh, we just know. We learned about this in school, Destiny. Aren't you a fucking retard? And then I'll find out like, 2 days later that, oh, Linus Tech Tips did some video on this and all you fucking retards watched it. Now you're passing it off like you guys knew it the whole fucking time. Okay, sorry. Hold on. I need to... Emmett Louis Till was an African-American boy who was abducted, tortured, and lynched in Mississippi in 1955 at the age of 14 after being accused of offending a white woman, Carolyn Bryant, in her family's grocery store. 1955. You autistic... I don't even like... Where is RTBA? Do not call Vosh autistic in my chat, okay? It's a compliment, okay? Because autistic for Vosh is an excuse for him to be the lazy fuck that he is. He's not autistic. He's perfectly socially capable. You can tell by the way that he interacts with people. You can tell by the way that he talks to people. Vosh is not autistic. Don't even use it as an insult, okay? That's not an insult. It's a compliment to excuse his lack of fucking desire to do anything. Any praxis, okay? Okay, sorry. Anyway. Okay. Okay.
Oh? Wait, is this in... Oh, this is New York City. Wait, she should be fired for this.
He's only watched like... Did he even finish the full clip? Oh God, you're coming here to give me the ultra trigger. I'm ready to be fully racist now. I have been promoted to the racist council, okay? And I've been awarded the full rank of Klansman, so what do you want?
I just want to know what about this situation pisses you off the most.
The thing that pisses me off the most is that like the reverse racism in the country is like where everybody's like fully on board with it, and it's the cringiest, most fucking virtue signaling cuck shit in the world.
I agree with you 100%. So for me, watching this, it reminds me of like you brought up Jussie Smollett, but what it looks like is happening here is the race, I guess, what do you call? Oh, the race agitators. I'm sorry, my mind blinked for a second. Tariq Nasheed, he's a straight up race agitator and has no stock in this game other than to like just fan the flames of the race, thing. This is very simple, open and shut. Like it's not. She's the only one that's provided receipts in this. She's the only one who's tried to show her side that that she was in the right. So, and she's pregnant. So I just have a different like feeling about this, looking at this, and it's not. I don't know. So
how did we trade Jesse Jackson, okay, for all of his faults for fucking Tariq Nasheed, okay? What deal was made here, okay? They got
too many gullible people with no fucking idea about what racism actually is and what it actually looks like. Like I don't understand how anybody can look at this situation and say, oh, that lady's being racist. That lady's being like anything other than scared in that situation. So let's just look at it from her point of view. If it really was her bike, and you got these, what was it, 4 of them, 5 of them, black kids up in her face, like I I like am more cautious around black men than than I would be around a pregnant white lady. So like her fear is not irrational. It's not like
Jesus. Okay. Now
no,
you're
no,
going
no.
farther
Her fear is no. Her fear is not. Let's be real. Like women, first of all, are afraid of men. Like let's just take the black part out of it. If it was 5 white dudes surrounding her and like cursing at her and calling her stupid and saying her baby's gonna come out retarded and all that shit, she'd be scared. Now add on the extra, stereotypes of black men in this country. I'm just looking at it from her point of view. I can understand why she would be scared. I'm not saying it's right or wrong or anything. I just, trying to look at it from her point of view. From the dudes, from the black guy's point of view, if it really was his bike, why are you gonna sit there and fight and tussle and jostle with a pregnant lady over a fucking rented city bike, right? Like,
yeah, the thing that I'm confused about on all sides, and this includes the woman too, is I don't know why everybody wasn't aggressively just trying to let's just reset the bikes and then move on. My only thing
and then
is
just move on.
Yeah, I don't know why people didn't but maybe there were like limited bikes. I'm not sure. Apparently, there's a lawyer statement that I haven't gotten to yet. But yeah, I don't understand why anybody was freaking out over this. But who knows? But okay.
Yeah, so the Tariq Nasheeds, they're the one that's really pissing me off with this. Not her or what she's doing and trying to keep her job. It's just it's crazy. Okay. So yeah. Oh yeah. So it sounded like you didn't know who Tariq Nasheed was, and I just
I am very familiar.
Okay. Yeah. Fucking race agitator. All right. I just wanted to just drop in and just say that real quick. All right. Thanks, Destiny.
Be careful, bud. Bye.
You too.
Okay.
Genuinely, like, if you see one of your nurses, a person who holds the life of patients in their hands, and you see this insane psycho fucking sociopath shit, she should be fired immediately. Okay, here's a statement from the hospital. Want to see if she's...
Like, I hate that people like this have a voice. I actually is so damaging to politics in general. Like, Vosh is a net negative for black people, for women, for any human being in the United States. Like, Vosh is like a massive L. Like, if you are a human being in the United States, Vosh is hurting you. Vosh is hurting America, okay? And all of humanity by existing.
Has been fired. We've recently become aware of an incident that appeared off campus. One of our employees, we're sorry this happened, are reviewing the incident. Okay, so it's nothing. Great. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck there is to review.
I like how he says, like, so it's nothing. Like, somebody getting reviewed for some racist bullshit in the United States in 2023 isn't guaranteed to get their fucking asshole exploded and fired like 17 different ways from Sunday. Like, probably gonna lose their 401k fucking revoked. Like, I like it's like, oh, just a white person being accused of racism. Like, no big deal there. I'm sure nothing will happen. Like, we don't have a whole history of shit like that happening in the United States. Like, bro.
Is it all right to call her a crazy white lady? Yes. I hope she better get fired. Oh, they had to pin this, yeah.
Off of
Maybe there was something that happened before the video started. Why are people...
Why would you assume that? Why would you assume there could ever be more context? It's a white person. What kind of context could ever make a white person look any better? Clearly. It's fucking Satan incarnate. It's a white person. What, like, context? What context? More like cuck text, am I right?
Well, this seems like pretty one and done. I mean...
Do you remember the video? Can somebody give me the video where Vosh is like, look at how the cops were trained to plant evidence? In the video where the cop wasn't planting evidence, Vosh was like, look at how he subtly is trained to move to the side. They probably practiced that move to plant drugs in black men's cars. I'm like, bro.
You can see from the behavior in the video that she's acting like a psychopath. Faking, crying, faking, shouting help. The bike was in the guy's, like, the guy, it was the guy's, like, that's why they all had phones out recording her. She just randomly took one of the guy's phones because she didn't want to be recorded lying, obviously. Even the evidence we have right here makes it really fucking clear what she's
really fucking clear. I gotta watch the walk back on this one.
The body cam footage for the clip we watched earlier was released. The cop didn't plant anything. It was an empty bag that fell out of the driver's pocket. What?
What?
Hold on.
What? What? Go to 50 seconds? Is that where the...
Hey, bro, you just threw that in here. Yeah.
You got to record every police interaction, my friend. Now, this cop is trained. Take a look at the cop. Look at this. See how the cop turns his chest away from where he's throwing that? That's because he doesn't want his body cam to pick it up. He turns his chest away from it. See? Chest facing that way, drug plant happening this way.
Like, when your mind is at this level of delusion, and it also shows you, these types of videos should be shown in psychology classrooms to show you like how perfectly we can start to invent and create fact out of nothing when we have a certain bias working in a certain direction. Because once your mind gets down a certain road, you can start to find patterns in everything if you look hard enough for it. But like people don't even realize you can do this shit. I guess like I should probably be more clear about this, but when I'm watching a video and I say like, oh, I think I'm really predisposed to hate this guy, like I really do genuinely mean that. Like there are times when I'm watching a video and I'm worried that like I really hate this dude, so maybe I'm like mishearing this, or maybe like that is something I worry about. But like some people seem to have no care in the world. Like,
reported lying, obviously. Even the evidence we have right here makes it really fucking clear what she's doing.
What did the walk back on this sound like? I can't imagine. Okay, wait. So what is the actual evidence? Somebody link me the news story now. Vosh is Chad doing the video. Vosh, that bike was paid for already by the guy, by the way. If she doesn't return it, he'll be charged $1,200. Attorney for New York City hospital worker slams media after viral bike dispute. Without question, she's been defamed. Okay, so keep in mind that this is the attorney for the woman, so of course she's going to present her side of the story as favorably as possible, just to be aware of it. But the attorney for the New York City hospital worker at the center of a viral bicycle dispute said his client is in hiding because her life and job are being threatened over the encounter. Sarah Comrie, a physician assistant at Bellevue Hospital, was branded a racist Karen by media outlets and social media critics. Also, by the way, this is what I said before, like memes and everything like aren't fun anymore. Like, it's so funny because we did this, I guess actually now I'm old enough, I've seen the pattern play out twice, right? So in the early days of the internet, all of us were racist and hateful because we weren't actually racist and hateful. We were just trying to say some extreme shit to get a rise out of people. You call people the N-word, you call people the F-slur, but the reason why it was funny was because we obviously knew it was wrong and stupid and you shouldn't say that. That's what the joke was, right? You just called somebody the N-word because he cannon rushed you in a game of StarCraft at 5 a.m. before school, okay? That's funny, okay? Because we are probably some pasty fucking white, because back then only fucking video game virgins played these things, okay? So that's why it was funny. But the problem was that as time goes on, now you've got people that are actual fucking white supremacists and actual fucking Nazis. And now when you go on the internet and you make edgy jokes, you don't know if you're talking to some dude that just bought like 7 extended mags for his fucking, you know, like murder journey fantasy that he's about to play out in some fucking city in the United States. So it's not funny anymore. Because now when you're being racist on the internet, there might be some dude that's actually adding your fucking lines to the next page of his fucking manifesto that he's going to release on the internet after he goes and he rampages some African-American neighborhood. So it's not funny anymore, right? So it's like, okay, well, so I guess the racist humor and all that shit, now it has to go because now it's not funny anymore because now these people are fucking crazy. But at the very least, on the progressive side at the very least, we also had our own brand of racist humor. It was funny to make fun of white people, funny to make fun of Karens, funny to make fun of women, white women at least, funny to make fun of these people. That's all well and done. That's cool. But now we've hit a point to where that's not funny either. Because when I say things like, oh, I hate women, oh, Karen is a slur, blah, 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 it actually is. Like, now you're actually at a point where people are seeing white women and just assuming that they're actually guilty of fucking crimes. Where the Karen shit, and I think I even said this a year or two ago, didn't I argue that like Karen is basically a slur? Now, keep in mind, I like slurs. So that doesn't mean you shouldn't say it, okay? Slurs are fun. N word, W word, G word, whatever you want to say, fucking knock yourself out. Just know that some people are going to be fucking mad, and you can probably use these words in racist ways. But hey, listen, as long as you're careful and the wrong person's not hearing you and you're being whatever, knock yourself out, okay? But Karen is just like Gusano, just like whatever the fuck else you want to say. Karen is cracker, whatever. Karen is absolutely a slur for white women. Okay, Karen is absolutely a slur for white women. And now, yeah, and now we're here, and it's just like it's so crazy. It's so stupid. Destiny, I think you said Karen was racist/sexist after a few weeks in 2020 when it became popular. Yeah, maybe. Her attorney, Justin Marino, explained on America's Newsroom Friday that the 6-month pregnant healthcare provider just ended a 12-hour shift and was trying to run a bike to go home. Marino said Comrie started to back off the docking station after paying for the bike on May 12th, and the man confronted her, claiming she was taking the bike they'd already reserved. Around that time, these individuals were claiming that was their bike. Someone pushed the bike while she was on it back into the docking station, so it locked again, he said. Comrie claimed that she had paid for that specific bike, but after the argument, put it back in the docking station and rented another one. Marino said he had 2 receipts that proved this client was telling the truth, with serial numbers that matched the bicycles in question. He said Comrie sought an attorney because she was fearful she would lose her job over the encounter. After the video went viral and Comrie faced online accusations of racism, Bellevue Hospital put her on administrative leave pending a review of the situation. Better hope you don't have a they-them reviewing the fucking case, because if so, you're out of here. Holy shit. Bellevue Hospital called the incident disturbing and reaffirmed their commitment to providing an environment free from discrimination in a May 16th tweet. This article actually has receipts. All the lefties are talking about Emmett Till because the woman who accused him died recently. Nice, based. Destiny, Karen is not a slur. It's a behavior exhibited by crazy people. Let me point you to a very famous skit by comedian Chris Rock in 1990-something. Just Pearly debating a panel of OF models that they don't know what they want because women don't know what they want, of course, on whatever podcast or not. I'm good on that, dude.
The roughly 2-minute video starts with a white woman wearing hospital scrubs straddling a city bike, screaming for help, even though she doesn't appear to be in danger.
Please help me!
This is not your bike, repeats the young black man standing next to her who says he just rented that city bike. His friends standing around.
Oh, keep in mind, when they say black in the media, that's with a capital B. Please don't get offended, okay? We literally refer to black people with capital letters, like fucking Jesus Christ himself, okay? Don't forget.
Him.
This is my bike, it's on my account.
Please get off!
While the video doesn't show the young man touching her, it does show her remove her hospital badge, then grab the young man's phone.
Why you took his phone?
The woman then tells him he's hurting her feet.
You joking? No, in the New York Times style guide, black is supposed to be capitalized, I believe, when they say, oh, they did right here. Black, young black men is with a capital B. You're supposed to capitalize the B now. I could be wrong, but you don't do it with white people. I'm not making this up. This is the style guide. White woman is in lowercase. Black men, the B is capitalized. I'm not joking. I don't make this shit up, okay? It's clown world. That wasn't just a random thing I said. That is the style guide. That's like the AP style guide or whatever for fucking how people write articles now, okay?
I'm not touching you.
When a man, also in scrubs, inquires what's wrong, the woman all of a sudden appears to begin sobbing. When the man tells the woman to choose another bike, she calmly removes herself. Another young man recording the video can be heard saying,
How you stop crying? Not a tear came down.
560-3915. We asked Citi Bike to confirm her rental and if anyone else reserved it around that time. Marino says that's impossible.
That confirms that the bike she was on was definitively rented by her.
We don't know for sure what happened before this video started. Marino says on Saturday.
Attorney Ben Crump.
Okay, hold on. To be clear, I don't believe that a receipt would confirm that. To confirm it, you can't talk to the attorney. You would have to talk to Citi Bike, because it is possible that they rented it and like fucked it up and returned it, so they had the same receipt saying that they'd rented that bike. That is possible, right? That is a possibility. We don't know without Citi Bike issuing a statement on it. Okay, they could have had a receipt saying they had the bike, but they either accidentally redocked it or something, you know.
Tweeting, "This is unacceptable," and she grossly tried to weaponize her tears to paint this man as a threat. This is exactly the type of behavior that has endangered so many black men in the past.
Who is this happening to now? Okay? And if you say Emmett Till, then delete yourself. I hate saying that fucking phrase. I want to go stream on Rumble or Kick. Okay, it's okay. I feel like I feel all the conservative talking points like coming, like, do you know who the biggest threat, is to black men's safety in the United States? It's not white women, it's other fucking black men. Like, why are we so fixated on this? Why the fuck are we so fixated on white women trying to get black men killed by black cops in New York City? Like, what the fuck is what is the fascination here? Like, this is literally, it's this moment. I need to have this on on speed dial or whatever.
Wait a minute. Peter didn't shoot my son. I did. Peter was just taking the blame for me. He's a good friend.
Mr. Brown, what exactly are you saying?
I'm saying that I, Cleveland Brown, a black man, shot Cleveland Brown Jr., another black man. Wait, where did everybody go? You want to make the media go away? Just mention black-on-black crime.
It's literally this. Like, it's a stupid joke, but it's actually true. It is actually true. It's actually true. For all this stupid fucking conservative obsession with it, it's so cringe. Destiny, only black gang members are at risk by other black gang members. Normal black men are not. It's different. I don't want to sound rude or mean to you, but I know plenty of black guys that would never be in a situation where they're fighting with a pregnant fucking nurse for a city bike. You know what they'd probably do? They wouldn't do the black thing. They wouldn't do the white thing. They wouldn't do the man thing. They would do the normal human thing, and they would go, oh, why the fuck are we fighting over a bike? I'll rent a different bike. It's really easy. Like, I don't know how the fuck you find yourself in this, even in this stupid fucking situation. How crazy this is. What a crazy situation to even fucking be in. Holy shit.
Black men in the past. No one answered at the woman's Brooklyn apartment or returned our calls for comment. This woman lives in her building.
That woman lives in this building with me?
Another neighbor.
Like she's like...
This woman lives in her building.
That woman lives in this building with me?
She's acting like she's one of the fucking assassins from Kill Bill, and they just found out the woman's still alive and she's next on her fucking kill list. Like, bro, come on.
Another neighbor who knows the woman in the video told us off camera he believes the incident is being blown out of proportion. But this neighbor says the young man...
Notice how they say off camera because this guy doesn't want his fucking life to get destroyed next? Holy shit.
Men could have ended up in jail or worse.
It's clearly like a Karen, a Central Park Karen.
She's referring to this.
Do we need to bring the racism back? Do we need the racism wars? Like it, and they're even showing this lady. Oh, it's. Did the race wars begin and I like missed the calling card for it?
Central Park incident where a woman walking her dog called 911 on a black bird watcher.
She thinks
I just want one white person in one of these videos to just catch up. Yeah, what am I going to say? It was a crazy N-word in the park, you know? What was I supposed to do? Just casually drop it and see what people say. Like,
that she's viewed as a victim because she's white, and she thinks that's obvious in this America that we all live in.
Like, this is the most I don't even want to say it. I can't even say go. You can't even say go back to Africa because that doesn't work because Africans fucking hate African Americans. Like, this is the most diverse country in the world, and I think we probably do better with race relations than any country in the world that has the level of diversity the United States has. Miss me with that fucking this is the America we live in shit. Get the fuck out of here. Leave. Just go somewhere else. Oh, and they're in fucking New York City. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if New York City had like the most. Do you think New York City is like the most diverse per capita city in the world? I'm trying to think of like comparing it to like London or Paris. Like, this lady literally lived through fucking Jim Crow, okay? Like, this lady, either herself or her dad, probably literally had a person at the bank say, sorry, you can't buy this house. Your skin is too dark. Like, get the fuck out. And today she's like, this country is the worst country in the world. She didn't say worst country, to be fair. I'm strawmanning her a little bit. Get me, dude. I gotta eject.
New York City hospital Karen paid for a city bike at center of viral fight with black man. That's evocative. The lawyer for a Manhattan hospital.
The thing that I hate, I hope the comments of this. I like how Vosh somehow gets credit for giving wrong coverage initially by virtue signaling to his crowd. And now he's going to get credit for like being honest and updating the facts. Destiny, you're overreacting the same way conservatives do about trans stuff? No, I don't think so. I don't think I am overreacting. I think that this narrative like shoots out of the media a lot. And I feel like you see this type of thing happen over and over and over. Like, I feel like we could probably do like 10 or 20 stories if we sat down and brainstormed for a little bit, and the entire country will like ubiquitously defend it. Like,
hospital worker accused of taking a city bike from a young black man who claimed he paid for the two-wheeler provided receipts that he says show she was the one who purchased the ride. Center of this. The Bellevue Hospital employee who was branded a Karen on social media afterwards rented the bike first. Lawyer Justin Marino said in a statement to the Post. He also provided.
Although, if you want me to be fair, because that's what you come here for, I will say the race baiting on Twitter has gotten fucking insane. I don't know if that's an Elon Musk thing or whatever, but depending on what's in your Twitter feed, I feel like you get like a steady stream of black people fighting somebody constantly on Twitter today. It is fucking wild. I don't think it's by design, but there's probably like bad actors that are co-opting Twitter now because the enforcement is a little different or the culture is a little different. But holy shit. The blue checkmark guy spamming, wow, check out this crazy video. Black high school student fighting. That shit is wild.
Provided 2 city bike receipts from May 12th, which were timestamped just minutes apart. The first receipt reviewed by the Post showed the bike being taken out before it was relocked 1 minute later, which Marino said is the bike seen in the video.
These are still isolated incidents, just like the drag queens reading in classrooms. Dude, I'm a minority myself, and I understand the virtue signaling by Vanish and other morons, but don't stoop to the conservative levels. No. Hold on. This is not an isolated incident. I don't know what you're talking about. The trans drag queen stuff is an isolated incident. So I will fight with conservatives that talk about trans drag queens. The thing I'm being critical here right now, though, is not the isolated incident of the white woman and the black men. It's the ubiquitous panning by media about the white woman and the black men. So I'm fighting against the same thing. You understand I'm doing that, right? I'll shit on conservatives like Matt Walsh for saying there's 5 million kids on HRT, and now I'm shitting on liberals for saying that white women are trying to call the cops to get black people killed all the time. That's the problem. The problem is the coverage by mainstream and alternative media. I really don't like the phrase mainstream media as a derisive way to refer to the media to show how bad they are. Because every single problem that mainstream media has manifests 100 times worse in alternative media. People act like the branding mainstream media says it's bad, like alternative media is any better. Alternative media is fucking dog shit. 1,000,000 times worse than mainstream media. And mainstream media already has huge problems.
The second receipt shows another bike being taken out a minute later from the same docking station that was the bike Marino and said his client used to get home after being heckled and pressured to find a new bike. The hospital employee who Marino said is 6 months pregnant. She's 6 months pregnant? physician assistant, was placed on leave by New York City Health and Hospitals this week after a heated encounter with the men emerged online Saturday and has been viewed tens of millions of times.
Destiny, you're right, but it's the monolith of mainstream media. No diversity. I'm sorry, dude. No offense, but there's no diversity in alternative media either. Everybody is a fucking ideologue. If I go to red pill communities, I'm getting a red pill take, right? Unless they're having some weird fucking infighting themselves. If I go to like an anti-establishment fucking media, I'm getting an anti-establishment take. Like all the alternative medias are pretty much lockstep with their particular fucking ideologies, just as much as the fucking mainstream media is.
I suppose Insider would be better than New York Post. It was her bike, lawyer Justin Marino said in an interview with the Insider on Thursday. Marino said the bike was pushed back into its docking station after a young black man and his friends told the woman that the man had already paid for the same bike. She had reserved it, and then they pushed the bike back into the docking station, preventing her from taking it out again. Another receipt provided to the Insider shows payment for a second city bike.
Yeah, I wish that, like, you know what? Honest to God, I will say one thing. That gives me a little bit of hope. The community notes system on Twitter is really good. That's a really good idea. It's just a really good idea. I don't have anything else to say. That's a really good idea. There's something that I said before. I'll stand by this till the day that I died. Till the day I died. I think there was even a cop video we watched where I don't think we ever got any more context, unless there was some way that it resolved. If you see a video and you see 30-second video or minute video, you're seeing the part of the video that they want you to see, okay? Do not ever draw strong conclusions from videos that are less than like a minute long. It is so stupid to fucking do that. It is so stupid to do that. Do not draw strong conclusions from short form media, especially that's posted by people that by people that want you to believe like their particular side of the story. Like, it is such an obvious pitfall to avoid. It's so obvious.
25-minute trip that was to his client's ride home. Everyone who's accused her of a crime of stealing the bike. It's outrageous. It doesn't make any sense. Huh. That seems pretty bulletproof from her perspective. Did you make a video on this story? Yeah, does that mean these guys, the black guys, are trying to manufacture like Karen outrage shit for social media outrage?
Yeah. Oh my God. Am I a tool for this machine? Am I complicit in being a fucking subhuman fucking piece of shit that's working as a microphone for the worst fucking people in our society?
Look at this video again.
Help me! Please help me!
This is not your bike.
Please help me!
This is not your bike. This is not your bike.
Please help me! Help! Please get off me!
Wait, what the what's going on, bro?
Please get off.
Yo, don't not take it, bro.
Now you're not getting the bike, bro.
Hey, now you're not getting the bike, bro.
Help!
You're not getting
Get
the
off
bike.
me,
I'm
dude.
not. No, why you took his phone? What's wrong with you?
You're
Don't touch his phone. Do not touch his phone. I'm not touching you. You putting your stomach on my hand.
Help!
No, dude, stop. No, dude, stop. No. I said no. I said sit down.
Please.
She's just crying.
Okay. Watching this video with no outside context makes her look insane.
He's so close. He's so close. Yes. Vosh, you're so close, Vosh. You're so close.
But if it is true, which it seems to be, unless the lawyer is just like making shit up, which would be wild, that she originally reserved the bike and then these guys pushed it back in and were just like heckling her and harassing her and like filming her and basically trying to get this kind of interaction, then
You're not crying. You're not crying. I got your video. Wait, you pulled it out? Hey, Hassan, you pulled it out? Hassan, you pulled it out?
This is my bike. It's on my account. Please move.
All right, so why don't we reset the bike?
I'm not resetting the bike.
It's his.
Reset it. I'm gonna pull it out on your account.
You are active.
I don't give a fuck.
This is my bike crying.
the article also mentions there was a clinical error from the company renting out the bikes. What?
I didn't see that. Was that true? We could go back and read if that was true. I didn't say that anyway.
Wait, what the f does that mean? Yeah, do you mean clerical error? But also, what does that mean? What error?
His chatter lied.
They both got assigned the same bike in the app. Are you wait? What I need a receipt right now for the company saying there might have been a clerical error.
Yeah, why not ask your chat to prove that?
The first article said he bought it first.
Okay.
No, they said
his chat is just making shit up.
She bought it first. These articles are saying that she was the first one to rent the bike. It's just so strange. Assume chat's wrong.
It's just, I like how Vosh is like, I don't understand why somebody would ever do this. Vosh, you're the reason why people do this. Because they know that if they do it, racist fucks like you will cover for them and then amplify their message. You are the reason why. It is your fault. It is you.
Unless they provide receipts. Yeah, so I'm going to believe the stuff that the lawyer is saying here because I can't imagine it being a good legal strategy to just fabricate that.
I wonder if he like bleeds off viewers for this shit. He should. Like, it's actually so gross.
That's pretty dumb.
Like when shit like this happens, are there some people like, I don't think I can fuck with this guy anymore. Like that was too cringe for me, Chief.
It's pretty easy to check stuff like that. She comes off as unhinged in the video, but maybe these guys, the black dudes around her, are deliberately doing this because they're trying to. I
like how he's acting like he's stumped, like he's so insightful. He's like, it's so crazy. Like, one would watch the video and assume the opposite conclusion as to what the fact of the matter actually was. Like he's like detective dipshit. He's like actually thinks he's Sherlock fucking Holmes. He's like, could it possibly be that one would mislead a person? Would one go on the internet and simply fabricate lies to further their own reputation? It can't be. Is it possible that the men that posted this video acted with malicious forethought and they misrepresented the situation? Like, why, like, okay, maybe he is autistic.
We all know what kind of attention this is going to get. Videos of white women freaking out around black guys get millions and millions of views because...
Did they think there was possibly a social media reward for them to fabricate this interaction, knowing that people are predisposed towards hating these white women and calling them Karens in these interactions with young African-American men? Like, is he in the Mind Palace right now?
People are all familiar with the Karen archetype, and this woman does come off as kind of unhinged. So, did they just luck out? Do these guys like deliberately heckle her and then try to provoke a reaction in the hopes that they could turn this into some gigantic, into some gigantic online attention thing?
Dude, I'm done. I'm traveling again in 3 days. I'm gonna go to London, Wales, talk to my man Zizek. I actually just like, I'm not even like that smart. I really am not. My IQ is probably like a little above average. I'm 105 IQ, okay? But I feel like the king of the fucking Mensa students walking around among these fucking YouTubers. I can't even, dude. It's unbelievable. This is just like so stupid. It's just stupid.
IMO, if she's in legit distress. Okay, if she reserved the bike first, then she's completely off the hook.
But why didn't you even consider that there a minutia of a possibility? Why didn't you even consider that initially? Why didn't you even think for a microsecond that maybe could have been possible? Why not?
And it seems like the lawyer is saying she reserved it first.
Like,
which means she's off the hook.
Keep in mind, initially, he said this was open and shut and she should lose her job, right? Now, remember, When one considers a person's behavior, universalize it to all of society. When people lose their jobs, it's because of people like Vosh. Remember, he is a fucking terrorist, okay? Unironically, people like Vosh are the reason why. Because if somebody like Vosh wasn't a YouTuber, but instead they were somebody that worked at the hospital or somebody that was media for somebody that, like, these are the people that propagate these stories. These stories only survive and thrive because of people like Vosh.
She's out of there. She's out of the park. The only thing that I can think of that would exonerate now all the black guys here would be if there was some kind of mix-up or API problem, and they tried to scam.
Oh, he's a programmer now. The APIs. Are we doing Elon Musk software engineering now? The APIs. What do they do? Some crazy shit sometimes. Like, are we gonna talk about microservices next, Bosch?
And the bike earlier thought they had it, but they didn't, and then she scanned it, got in, and they thought that she was taking.
I'm being critical right now. I'm sorry.
Their bike that they had already reserved.
Looking into this.
That doesn't sound very likely, though. The double booking thing is not impossible, but it's not likely.
Go, record him.
Help! Help me! Please help me!
This is not your bike.
Please help me!
It's not your bike. It's not your bike.
Please help me! Help! Please get off me!
Wait, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Please get off me!
Yo, don't not take it, bro. Now you're not getting the bike, bro.
Yeah, now you're not getting the bike.
Help!
You're not getting
Get
the
off
bike.
me,
I'm
dude.
not. No, why you took his phone? What's wrong with you? You're not touching his phone. You're not touching his phone. I'm not touching you. You putting your stomach on my hand.
No, dude, stop. No, dude, stop. No. I said no. I said
What is this guy saying? I can't hear him that well.
On my hand.
no, dude, stop. No, dude, stop. No.
Why does at no point she clarify she paid for it? Because if the story is that all these guys walked up...
And also keep in mind, we don't know if she clarified, right? She might have said it before the video starts rolling. Or we might not have seen... what happened before they started recording even. Wait, this was my original take. Oh, hold on. God, am I about to be a fucking prophet? Is Jesus about to come down from the clouds and reveal that I was the next prophet? The next shit. And it drives me fucking crazy. I'm like, oh my God, why are you using this argument? It came up, how do you feel about Karen? 2 years ago.
Are you asking me genuinely?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Karen is not a slur.
Oh, okay, yeah. So like, here's one. Okay, I think it's probably just not a good idea to make fun of people based on their gender or based on the way that they look. It's just probably
do that all the time.
Wait, what? Wait, when was the last time I like made... Oh, well, aside from the your white thing that I'm doing now, which to be fair is hypocritical. No, you know what? You're right. That is true. That is true. Okay, you are. It is true. And like I said before, it used to be funny to make fun of people for being white because it was funny because it triggered the fuck out of white people, and I did it all the time. However, I did that assuming that we didn't actually fucking hate white people. But guess what? Over the past few years, you know what I've come to realize? A lot of people do hate white people, especially white people. So now I don't say it anymore because now it's not fun anymore. Because now when I say fuck white people, a whole bunch of people actually unironically hate white people. I am doing it there. But in general, like, if somebody were to ask me, like, are you seriously defending this as like, I'd be like, no, this is kind of a shitty thing to do. Like, I'll admit that. But at least I admit that, like, yeah, you probably shouldn't say white people, shouldn't say Karen. Okay. People, dude, all of the old arguments that us gamer bros used to use for calling people the N-word or the F-word, people are wheeling out all those arguments now to defend Karen. Oh, Karen can actually mean anybody. It's not just like white middle-aged women. Oh, like the F-word, that doesn't refer to gay people. That's just something that pisses you off in the game. Or like, oh, Karen used to mean this thing maybe a long time ago, but that's not how we use Karen now. Like, oh, when I call somebody an N-word now, I just mean that they're lazy or a piece of shit. Not a black person. Like, all of the exact same arguments people use to justify social past are being used to justify the Karen thing. Like, wait, what the fuck? Like, shouldn't we be like at least a little bit consistent on this, I guess? But like, I don't know. I think that's very fucking funny to me.
Right, but you're not equivocating the N-word and Karen, right? Like, you understand that, like, come on. Actually,
well, no, of course not. But they don't have to be the same for the arguments to the same. I'm not equivocating the N-word or the F-word either, right? It's not equivocating, Destiny, you fucking retard. Equivocating is when you're kind of like masking or lying about the exact thing to make it sound a little bit better. So like, for instance, somebody says, hey, did you go to work yesterday? And you're like, yeah, I worked yesterday. But like, work was you drove to work, you clocked in for 30 minutes and then you left. That's like equivocating. You didn't really do that particular thing. You should just say equating. But like, you can give similar arguments to defend or attack either position. I just think it's funny that we take the same arguments that we shit on when people are trying to defend homophobic or racist slurs. We'll shit all over those arguments, but then we'll wheel out those exact same arguments to defend like slurs against, like, say, white people. It's like, okay, well, God, I was so right. Fuck.
Oh God, I love drama.
Your lighting and camera looks much better in this clip. That season shit and it. Let's see, does it? Camera is curved or angled, which is already interesting. Full piano in the background. I think I like all the little poster things I have up. Compared to my shot now, it's more in my face and it's not angled. I think if my light was on in the back, I think I like shots with more depth. I think I like this. I think the posters help a little bit, but I'm okay with my current shot. I think that my favorite shot ever, I think was in Huntington Beach. I don't know if anybody has videos from like, I don't know how many years ago that was, but that room, the full box depth that I had in that room, that was the best shot that I think I've ever had for my stream. Absolutely. It was such a good shot. With the couch, yes. The Sigma Mel one where Melina tries to hug you, yes. Glendale was pretty good too, but I think that the thing is when you have more depth to your shot, there's just so much more interest in the image, and there's so many more ways that you can like throw light around as opposed to having a flat wall. Or my current shot should be okay. I just all of my lights keep getting fucking moved. Like I think when there's a variety of light in the background, but like my one light got moved off the table, and then my light all the way in the back got fucking moved because Melina keeps throwing my fucking shit around. But Mom, you don't want to be here for this conversation. Denims Part 1. It's like reading chat when you debate against me. Yeah, this shot was pretty decent, I think. The door sucks. This door looks ugly. You've got the stairs going up. You have Melina's paintings back here. They would have looked nicer if they were hung up. This shot is okay. This big couch here is like meh. Where is my where's my Huntington Beach house? Dude, you look much broader in your shoulders now. Yeah, because I've gained a fuck ton of everything. People make fun of me for being a little chubby now. I definitely gained some fat, but I've gained a lot of muscle in my upper body too. Someday I'll cut and I'll lose the fat and keep the muscle, but yeah, I was a fucking skeleton. Your color, same color as the background light, looks so stupid. Imagine if you had brown lights in the background when you had brown hair. I don't fucking know, bro. I can change the fucking colors, okay? God damn, dude. There you go. Fuck it. This is fine.
Is essential.
This background was so good. I know a little bit more about lighting now, though. We could have made this look even better. I don't know if there's like a full screen image of me in this background. But these lights are too close to the wall. I should have pulled them back a little bit because having the light right on the wall like that, I either need a diffuser for it or I need to pull it back a bit so that the lights on the walls aren't super blown out. It kind of fucks with the shot. Also, these probably should have been different colors. I think they were rotating colors. Click, it's full screen.
Okay, here's a question.
Yeah, it's low quality. I'm trying to find where I actually full screen the camera, not where like the resolution is blown up.
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh yeah. Shut up. Getting involved in politics? Good job, loser. Cuck. Damn, I don't have like any furniture here. No, I think my shot grew to look better. I must have just moved here after this because I don't have like the bookshelf or anything set up over here either. Okay, fuck it. Alright, okay. Oh, one cute thing that I did with the lighting that I liked a lot was I had one of these glow lamps off to the side. So when the color changed in the background, the color also changed on my face. That's cute. That was a good idea. Because I had one of these lights. You have like your key light, your fill light, all this stupid shit or whatever. Nobody cares. But having one of those, I think having my fill as one of the lights in the background gives the impression that, well, it doesn't give the impression, it actually does it, that when the lights change in the background, it changes on my face too. It's a little intense. I probably could have pulled this away. But having rotating lights like this is not a good idea because different lights have like kind of different brightnesses, and the camera's like white balance and auto adjust and everything was probably going crazy for the entire fucking shot too. But that was a cute idea. But okay, all right, sorry. Where were we? Why'd you move out of Huntington Beach? I don't know. Just LA wasn't doing it for me. Miami has probably been the best place I've lived at for my career, I think. Jesus. Oh, a really good shot. This fuck, somebody emailed me this and said this. This is something I'm gonna very confidently say this across all artistic, musical, and every discipline ever. This is true of athletics. This is true of music. It's true of photography. It's true of literally everything. Okay? I firmly believe this. I firmly believe this. Okay? If we graph out how much things generally cost, like the costliness of the equipment, and then if this is the quality that you get from adjusting it, in my opinion, in every single discipline that exists, this graph will always hold true. That the things that are cheap or cost nothing are always the most important things when it comes to whatever particular discipline you have. They're always going to be more important than the more expensive things. I think that something that is probably really upsetting to people when they start getting into hobbies is you think that if you buy a really nice camera, you're going to take really good photos. It is absolutely not true. If you give a professional photographer an iPhone 11, they will take absolutely better photos than you will on the most expensive $20,000 Sony Red, whatever the fuck. They'll probably film better than you. They'll probably have better, everything will be better. And you won't even understand why. Because just simply pointing a camera at something, not in sports, yes, I'm willing to bet even in sports, buying the expensive shoes aren't going to make you a better runner. Buying the expensive gear, I know that it's true for music, and I've said this a million times, a really good college or professional player on a $300 instrument is going to sound better than a high school or intermediate college player on a $20,000 instrument every single time. Really phenomenal players, really phenomenal artists, really phenomenal musicians, really phenomenal everything are always going to be maximizing these other things that give you much, much, much bigger returns than just than like the equipment itself. Good Guy Creeper, thanks for giving 5 tier 1 subs. That's something to keep in mind, because here is something that's funny. In my opinion, one of the best shots I've ever had on my stream, one of the best shots came from a C920 webcam. And I've got like expensive cameras and lighting and everything now, but let's see if I can find this. Am I even gonna be able to find it? Damn, my hair used to be super blue. Holy shit. August's thumbnails don't always line up with the actual image. Oh, it was this shot. This is such a good shot, and I'm even shaking the fucking table or whatever. Shitty webcam. I don't even know why this shot is so good. I don't know if it's the framing of everything, the background, the color scheme between my hair, the tone of my skin, the shirt, and the background. If the fact that I have a single lighting source, I have one beautiful lighting source, and I think I set up a lamp in the corner to fill in my face a little bit, but it was just open windows and a sun. This shot looks stunning. This is a C920 webcam. So shitty $120 webcam. This shot looks so good. This shot looks so good. Yeah, camera's at a good level. I shake the table way too much, but the color, my eyes are a little dead. You can probably saturate the shot or some bullshit or whatever. And then it starts to get fucked as the sun sets. And then you can see I think the quality of the shot degrades significantly. But in the beginning, yeah, when it's just the sunlight through the window, this shot looks so nice. It looks so nice. It looks so good. Nice job, retard. Learn how to fucking talk. Fucking moron. But anyway, okay. Anyway. Yeah, lighting is important for microphones. Microphone position, background noise, that kind of shit is really important. That's why people always laugh at me when I say like a Blue Yeti sounds fine. A Blue Yeti for 99% of streamers is totally fine. Like a Blue Yeti will be fine. Put it next to your mouth, talking to the Blue Yeti, and it'll be a-okay. It's going to sound about as good as any XLR mic or any other bullshit or whatever. Like your more important things are going to be like your background. Do you have a bunch of noise in the background? Is the room echoey? How close is the microphone to your face? If you've got like a microphone set up to the side right here, I'll see people with like $1,000 microphone setups, $1,000 audio chains. Okay, they'll have their SM7B, they'll have their shitty preamp that's probably not even strong enough for the thing. They'll have some weird interface, some mixer, and then they've got like the microphone back here. I was like, bro, just get a, at this point, you might as well just fucking get a clip-on mic. Like, what are you doing? You know? Yeah, but okay. Anyway.
To her, pushed her bike back in the thing, thus locking it, and were hassling her, she wouldn't argue with them. She would assume she's being attacked. Like if you were about to rent a bike and then a bunch of guys like went up and put their hands like push the bike back in.
I agree with you to a point, but for Tinder pictures, it's absolutely essential to get a DSLR camera to take photos. It's not. I've learned this from being Melina's fucking photo guy. There is so much thought. Actually, it's not even really thought, because a lot of good photographers don't even think about it. They just have been taking pictures for a long time. But I mean, a lot of them trained to take it. Like shot composition and like your angles and whether or not people are in the background and what the buildings are looking like and who's doing what. All of this stuff is so important. Melina's pictures, in my opinion, on her Instagram look really, really, really nice. And all of these pictures are on her like a fucking iPhone. These aren't, but like this picture, these are iPhone pictures. This is not the professional ones where she's posing. I'm pretty sure this is a picture on her iPhone. This is an iPhone picture. These are iPhone pictures. You don't need a DSLR to capture like nice pictures. Melina's a really good eye for, I think for photography and angles and stuff. These are professional shots. I think now that she does like photo shoots, she does a lot more professional shots, so it's harder. Oh, this was an iPhone shot. It's a little curved here in the background though, but yeah, I don't know. But you absolutely do not need a DSLR. Yeah, but they would look bad printed and blown up. Bro, nobody's printing and blowing up your fucking Tinder pictures, okay?
Started like surrounding you, you wouldn't be going like, I paid for that. Like you would assume that you're under threat.
Nobody take camera advice from Destiny coming from someone in the camera union for film. Cora T, tell me what I've said that's wrong. Here is a statement, even with my limited camera knowledge, here is a statement I will fight you to the death on. If you can't take good pictures on an iPhone, you are wasting your money buying anything else. Full stop. I would defend that statement to the death. If you can't take good pictures on the fucking 7 trillion megapixel huge sensor fucking cameras that we walk around with our pockets today, if you can't take good pictures on that, you shouldn't buy a camera. You can learn so much on a phone. You can take pictures literally anywhere. You've got it everywhere. You can you should probably just practice taking pictures first. Like buying a $2,000 fucking camera to carry around. One, you're not even gonna carry. The best camera is the camera that you have with you all the time anyway, right? And it's gonna be your phone that you've got constantly. Like, fuck you. Why am I getting baited by one guy in YouTube chat? Why am I getting baited? Okay. 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 Would the same idea apply for musical instruments? Like if you started with a shitty sax at school, do you think you would have gotten as good? I did start with a shitty sax, but I was never an amazing saxophone player. To be honest, I'm probably better at fucking piano than I was at saxophone. I was like a middling college player. I did not practice anywhere near as much as I should have because I was working too much. So I'm not like the bar that you should fucking compare anybody to when it comes to like good college playing. But even starting on a shitty horn, I remember one of the most disappointing days in my life, okay, was when I bought my $5,000, my beautiful, I don't even know what it's called anymore. It was a Reference 54 Hummingbird. Is it Selmer, I think, that makes these saxophones? And I started playing that instrument, and I was like, man, this sounds pretty good, but it's not the upgrade from my $500 instrument that I thought it would be. Because it's not. Because when you're playing a horn, like 85% of your sound quality is coming from your embouchure, and you will never escape that. You will never escape that. 85% of the sound quality starts and stops at your lips. Full fucking stop. Vocalizations, tongue position, strength of your embouchure, like that, boom. Like, You will never have a kid sound amazing on a $20,000 horn. Like you have to be good, right? And then even on the like even I'll hear people say shit like, oh yeah, like I can't like my tone on this guitar is bad. I can barely bend the strings, like they barely work and blah blah blah. I think we've watched this before. Where's that guy there's some guy in a Walmart who's like a guitar player. This guy?
Walmart fun. Walmart Rockstar right now.
I don't know who these guys. I don't know if they're part of the. I think isn't this like a $15 guitar?
With a Cars guitar.
This is like a $5 guitar. He sounds really good. And it's not even just playing fast. Anybody can play fast on instrument, but he sounds good. He's got good tone. He's a good player, right? And like there'll be people with like $5,000 fucking guitars who's like, I need like the best strings to sound any blah blah blah. As long as it stays in tune. Yeah, this guitar will probably fall out of tune in like 3 minutes, but But anyway, okay, sorry. We got way too off on this. Sorry. Where were we? Trash and Vosh.
So much of the context in this changes. Like knowing that she actually.
Can I be done? Actually, I hate this guy. It's just 25 minutes to be like context can change things. It's
took the bike out.
A half decent pair of running shoes is important, but you don't need the new Nike Vapor Fly. I don't know if you should buy those Nike Vapor shoes. Apparently those shoes are actual like God mode for running. Like I think that like they're so good at running. I'm pretty sure that everybody like bans those shoes. I don't know how they do it, but they like hack the world. They hack physics or something. And these Nike Vapor shoes are just like God mode for running. I don't know why. I read about them one time. Apparently everybody bans them from using them in like any type of is it Vapor Fly? I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know how the fuck it works, but
the way this video is presented, just she looks so bad in it, like so bad. But a lot of
yeah, that's the point
of it is purely like a vibes thing, right? Yeah, I think I'm willing to accept fault on this. I probably shouldn't have come down as hard as I did.
I hate
especially with this.
I hate that he gets credit for this. How many times are you gonna do this?
Video having been uploaded by one of the guys harassing
him. No shit, Sherlock fucking Holmes.
Like this isn't a video from a third party. This is a video from a first party.
No
one of the people involved. You know?
Wow. Crazy.
The guys are claiming the bike was on their account. The young man again claimed to the woman the bike was on his account and asked her to move before she rented another bike on the advice of her colleague. Again, as in after like the lawyer procured receipts. No.
What's your take on the New York subway death? I think manslaughter is probably fair. I think it's probably fair.
This was still in the video. This is just from the video. Could she have a case for defamation? Against the guy who filmed the video? Possibly. No, probably.
It's because they made the shoes out of entirely the lowest weight isotope for every element in the shoe. That sounds like it can't possibly be true, but okay.
Probably not, right? Maybe not defamation, but damages? It's possible, but I don't think so. To be fair, if she's 6 months pregnant, I imagine it's tough to maintain composure, lol. Yeah, I think I missed that during the original video watch. I didn't remember her being pregnant. But yeah, 6 months pregnant. Like, you're in a pretty compromised state. Man, 6 months pregnant and, like, biking back home from her 12-hour nursing shift.
I like how he's so... What happened to the nurses are female cops? He has so much empathy now. I wonder if he got emails from nurse fans who are like, hey, Vosh, you're kind of being a fucking piece of shit here. Can you tone it down just a little bit? I'm so curious what happened or what changed. He was calling her a sociopath.
One thing to consider is that this is just the lawyer making statements, so it's also possible he's just laundering her image through news articles and press releases. No, the only thing the lawyer has done here that's changed the entire dynamic is confirming that there are receipts indicating she did indeed have the bike checked out for 1 minute before it got pushed back in, and then took a separate bike like a while later, which they then took back home. That's that completely changed, because then it's like confirmed she got the bike. So she's not like randomly trying to start shit. Did the outlets that wrote the articles verify the receipts? Insider, New York Post. I mean, yes, yeah. That's guys. Let's not be conspiratorial, okay? We're not here to like doubt the info provided by the lawyer. It would be really easy to double check that.
No.
Please,
I said no. I said sit down.
Please help.
She's just crying. You're not crying. You're not crying. I got your video. Wait, you pulled it out? Hassan, you pulled it out? Hassan. Hassan, you pulled it out? This is my bike. It's on my account. Please move.
All right, so why don't we reset the bike?
I'm not resetting the bike.
It's his.
It's his.
Reset it. I'm gonna pull it out on your account.
You're an actor. I don't give a fuck. This is my bike. Crying.
Guys,
she's fake crying. Stop fake crying. Hey, stop touching me. I want to touch you.
Hold up.
Hey, stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Why don't you take this bike?
Stop touching me.
You're not touching. I will.
Exactly. So take it.
Fuck out of here.
So take it.
You're stupid ass.
Fuck out of here.
Stupid.
Your baby gonna come out retarded.
How you stop crying?
The baby gonna come out retarded. Jesus.
Not a tear came down, miss. Not a tear came down.
Uh-oh.
The Insider article says the attorney provided Citi bike receipts to Insider, saying that they prove it was her bike to take. Yeah, NBC New York also saw the receipts. It seems like a bunch of news outlets have seen the receipts. So the idea that they've been faked is not really
not very congruent with reality, guys.
Confirmed then? Yeah. I still find it hard by what he's saying, how he's saying it, that he didn't genuinely think he paid for it and thought it was his. Yeah, I guess
that's possible.
I guess this might be naivete. 99% of the time, if you see a situation like this, I feel like there's pretty good reason to suspect, like, the white woman yelling help when it seems like the crowd is like, yo, you're in the wrong here. Because when we see stories like that, when you see stories that go viral online, especially when it comes to confrontations like this and threats of, like, you know, like what you might call Karen behavior, or like maybe some white woman is being racist or whatever the fuck else. When you see stories like this, what's important to understand is that new information can always come out that invalidates what you said previously. Even videos that seem like the most objective, like
this guy,
like direct, verifiable, proven, done.
Yeah,
like
that's what we saw before, Vosh. Is that what we saw before?
You know,
100% verifiable, done.
Oh yeah, it turns out, by the way, this is this other video footage, and there's like 2 minutes of context before it that completely invalidates the perspective, and the other person is actually in the right. Every video you've ever seen of a person like fending off an attacker, like in a lot of them, not to say this actually has happened, but in a lot of them, it could theoretically be the case that a longer video would show that actually they're the defender. I'm reminded of like a court case where a homeless man assaulted a guy walking down the street, and then further investigation found that the guy walking down the street was just randomly pepper spraying homeless people, like just walking by pepper spraying. And one of the homeless guys got up and attacked this guy. So in reality, like, the crazy homeless guy who attacked a regular
he was a hero
walking citizen was acting in self-defense against battery. There's always more info that can come out. And, like, it seems like with the info that's come out, she's been completely exonerated.
So maybe, like, weren't we maybe a little bit harsh on the whole, like, she should definitely be fired from her fucking job?
Would have to be some insane circumstantial shit to like exonerate the behavior of the guys here.
You want to say the black guys? Did you see? I almost said the guys here. Hold on, am I making that up? I hate Vosh, so I might be making that up. Hold on, let me.
Shit to like exonerate the behavior of the guys here, because circumstantial shit to like exonerate the behavior of the guys here, because if there isn't, then it seems pretty clear that this was all deliberate. This was all manufactured.
Maybe I'm just hearing things. I don't know.
A white woman. In order.
There's nothing wrong with saying black guy. I think it's just funny. He was trying to like so hard to avoid saying it. I don't know. It's funny.
her to like get a rise out of her, get a video, and then it just turned out to go viral and got big, you know? And I feel like maybe it's naive of me, but I just watching the video, I didn't think like, oh,
we
what
know
if
you
this
didn't
was
think.
just a perfect setup from a.
What was Hassan's take on this?
Drama like this. So first of all, it's crazy that like any altercation at any given moment can one lead to like those dudes getting fucking beaten up by the police. So if you personally
oh my god
think that like her screaming like that is not to like try and get someone to fucking call the cops on them, and that if you think that like those kids deserve to get their fucking asses beat, maybe even killed for this, what I understand is confusion, okay, is ridiculous. It's wild, though, that any altercation online immediately gets posted with like millions of fucking views, with you know, multiple different viewpoints that turn into like a national news story like that. So the original story was absolutely on the side of the kids. Everyone did the whole like, this is another like,
oh, the secondhand story has already come out.
Like you know, Karen fucking trying to get young black kids in trouble with the law. It seems like they are the ones who have ownership over the bike. He's like standing on the bike. Why is she trying to steal it? Blah 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 blah. Right? Then she hired a lawyer who then came out and claims now that she actually has receipts. Her lawyer, Justin Marino, said there's much more to the story than the video depicts. I'm trying to stop the threats to her family by clearing her name and letting people know what actually occurred. Since the video was posted last Saturday, Comrie has weathered an onslaught of criticism and vitriol, with some labeling her a city bike Karen. A Karen is a term for white women who put black men in danger over trivial disagreements. Marino said,
okay,